Hello and welcome everyone once again to the Bard's Tale 4. Well, ready? We're moving on, continuing where we left off in the Stennish Isles, specifically Stronsea Isle, and we are in the Einarr lands. We have just made it in to the port. We discovered a half-eaten whale, something, and it looks like there's a fair bit of undeath and fog around the area, hence the name of the quest today, Bones in the Fog. Let's head over to Wyre, the nearby town, and figure out what's going on. Loading up into the game, let us begin.
Following the trail of Lagath Zanta, the heroes came to the Stennish Isles, homeland of the Einarr, and found it dark, haunted, and choked with poison fog. There, a fateful decision awaited them. Trust the raven, or trust the boar?
Raven or boar, huh? Well, I guess we'll have to figure out what that's all about. And I didn't quite realize this was a poison fog, but I guess it is just the fog that's causing the undeath, huh? Alright, so here we are, and we got this giant hand thing. That's kind of cool. It's kind of big. And we have the standing stones right here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at him move. He did not look very mobile.
That's handy.
Wow. Thanks, Fiona. Alright. So, we've got to go... Current objective here is speak to the High Jarl. Looks like we've got some more skeletons up ahead. Oh yeah, Fiona. Right, you're going with the troubadour. There we go. All finished up.
Here. Hey? Hey.
Oh, wow.
What now?
She's got, 3 whole skill points more than everyone else. Let's see. Level 19.
Hi.
Oh, wow.
What now? Hey?
Okay, she actually managed to catch up.
Huh? What do you need?
Okay, she is
How may I serve?
around anywhere from,
Yeah?
well,
Aye.
about 8,500 XP behind, but because there's so much XP requirement for the for these level ups, they're actually all at the same level.
What do you want?
And I believe with the beta studies, she gets a bonus skill point at levels 3, 10, and 18. Since she's 19, that means she's got 3 more skill points than everyone else. Okay, so are we attacking these skeletons right away here?
Hardly
Oh
worth
look,
that
they even look
effort.
green. What about over here? Anything over here? Something. Statue that I don't think does anything. Hello. And we've got this gate. How do I get in the gate? Ah, crypt key. We actually got one of those from the lighthouse. And it needs another crypt key. So we only had one of those. We need to find another one. Look around a little bit more. Ah, would this be the graveyard for the previous Jarls? Quite possibly. I love the crunch of the snow under the boots. Although it is kind of summer right now, so feels a little bit unnatural. But also, it wasn't all that far away, or long ago, that there was plenty of snow covering the ground. Let us move on to... We have all of our undead stuff right now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Oh, hi. I didn't actually want to start that. I wanted to use the torch. That's a shame.
better sing something.
What we sing our cares away.
Well, looks like we're not going to be able to do that.
This'll heal you.
Command me.
Okay, this guy actually has a lot of health. Are we gonna be able to finish him? We can't use poison, fire, or bleed on him. He's a skeleton. Fun fact, you can actually become a Outlander, I think is what it's called. If you're an Outlander, it's a specific subrace of human, I suppose. And yeah, if you become a Outlander, you will be immune to bleed, poison, and on fire. As well, that's something that Crux actually has. So there's the Outlander ability, and then there's something called Dauntless, and then Crux also has it, and it's called something else, something like, something to do with being a demon or something, rather. But they're all essentially the same ability. Are we going to be able to do enough damage to the big skeleton here? That's what I'd like to know. I suppose we could just sink a bunch of damage into him, and then... yeah, and then wait for them to have a turn, and then we'll be able to clean them all up next turn. That's not a bad option.
On your word.
Orders.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead, move Merlin in here. He's going to use a head knocker. Wait a second. Oh, right. Head knocker is costing more opportunity. I'll just go with whip crack. A total of 42 damage, reduced to 37. And we've also got...
Ready for orders. Please
do
excuse
some
me.
damage with Melody here.
Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Well, I guess we're not getting a whole lot of extra damage on him. That was crazy last episode, though. We were getting like 92 or 94 damage on a single passing slash.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Loved it.
Getting stronger.
Oh, right. I could have used Archer Speed here.
Ready.
You know what? Maybe I use a Change Fate over here and spread the heart once onto the rest of them so they can't attack. Then we won't have to worry about defense at all. And then, sure, let's grab another opportunity. What else can I do?
Ready for orders. Tell me what to do.
I can do a chop. That's not going to do much at all.
On your word.
Here to serve.
What should I do?
I probably shouldn't have started the channel of Lyrical Legends yet. I could have probably used a move and then used Ramabu time, maybe?
who to kill.
Really?
It is what it is, though. And let's go ahead and... I'll just use a head knocker on this guy. That's not going to kill him, right? Oh, but he will be able to move next turn. That's a shame.
Fine.
Here.
And I just wanted to do a little extra damage.
At your command.
We'll do it that later. Got extra opportunity this round. Oh, rain of arrows. Lovely. Oh, wow. Wait, what? I looked away for a moment. What did he do that did over... Okay. We had Gwen here take 5 damage and then 35. So that was like 40 damage that was just taken. Like that was just dealt to Merlin. That's a lot. And there's only one person to actually do that damage, the archer. I looked away, I did not see what happened there. That's impressive. We definitely need to heal him up.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Aye.
Yeah. Let's get a shield there.
Whatever.
And we're going to want to deal with the rest of these guys too here.
On your word.
Ready for orders.
Go with the passing slash, I think. We'll go with whip crack. Nice. Okay. Progress.
Fine.
And then, how much damage does this do? 14. That's not
On
enough.
your word.
We will probably want... Okay, 13 twice is 12 damage.
Ready.
I will go ahead and put a Falcon's Fury on here. And then I think I'll go with the Rhyme of Duotime.
At your command.
I'm going to go just one at a time here. 40 damage will be enough here. And then 13 times 2, that'll be enough as well. Yep, there we go.
Sure.
What about these guys?
Tell me who to kill.
Aye.
We've got a whip crack. And head knocker? Okay, and if we need the extra damage, probably actually want...
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why
Okay,
are you in my way?
go ahead and deal with that there, Shakespeare. He's gonna take a bunch of damage, though, from the rain of arrows, because unfortunately it still does... Wow. Yeah, it still does damage after combat, which is quite awkward. I think he died there, honestly. That was 45 damage. That's a crazy amount of damage for such a weak-looking skeleton archer there. Crazy, crazy damage. In that case, let's go ahead and heal some people up. Let's grab a soup. That'll give plus 28. And here you go, Gwen. Grab a health potion. That'll almost top you up. One healing short. Okay, skeletons are done. Is there anything over on this path? It would seem so. Is this a knockable or knockdownable wall here? It is. It actually looked like a fairly solid wall.
Perhaps you have some song of aid.
I'll grab this chest and see what these guys are doing here.
Thank you for the rescue, friends.
It was most brave of you.
I am Gotkarl MacCrieg, servant of Dagsjar the Sun, what the Lestrands would call a paladin.
Oh.
And I am Catriel of Coil, what the Lestrans would call a dirty, thieving elf.
We were seeking the source of this confounded fog, when I'm afraid it got the best of me,
And I foolishly suggested we take shelter, instead of returning to the inn. Thus the skeletons found us. I think we will return to the inn now, once we've caught our breath.
Probably wise, especially with all this poison fog going around.
Thank you again for saving our lives.
No problem. Hope to see you guys at the inn fairly soon here. I think that's actually where we're going, is the inn. Until then, though. Let's see what else stands in our path. Probably gonna be a little bit more. Oh, it's over there. Is that like a church building? That looks cool. Oh, that's, yeah. It's got the symbol of the Swordfather on it. That's interesting. I don't actually remember seeing that before, but I don't think it's an accessible area, so that's probably why. Oh, and that, I guess that makes sense, because there's the church cemetery. Is there supposed to be, like, a path that actually goes from the church to here? Doesn't really look like it. Seems like it's all blocked off. Alright. Moving onward, then. Ah. That looks very frozen over there. Is everything supposed to be encased in ice? I know we're like fairly far north, but still. That does still seem like a lot of ice. It might just be supposed to be, or it might supposed to be this way. And looks like there's plenty of skeletons up ahead. Merlin. Could you swap your abilities? The head knocker's nice and all, but it does cost a little bit too much opportunity. Thank you. Alright.
Skeletons.
You know what?
We must lay these poor souls to rest.
We'll use a snuff the torch here. It's a yellow fight against the skeletons. We should be fine.
Stuck in.
You know, famous last words, but
Salute you.
all
I need
good.
a drink.
A death archer.
Here's a
That
song
sounds
to
a little
set us
scary.
right. Let me sing our cares away.
Here's a tune to set you right.
Okay, so these two on this side have been stricken or smitten, whatever the word is for
Ready.
that. I'm going to go ahead and I will use a Kills Rudiment. I will go ahead, move on to Merlin's space here,
I beg your pardon.
and then I think I'll just use a passing slash to get over here. And, oh, I definitely want the archer's beat, especially with those two archers and what the guys did to us last time. And what else here?
Aye.
I guess I can go with Falcondine's Fury. Not a bad idea.
Here.
And we'll also probably want to move up here. Do a whip crack. There we go. Good damage. And yeah, those two are not going to be a problem for us
You to
here.
serve.
Can we get some, well, shielding would be nice. And perhaps also, we should get some more stacks here of, static charge. I don't see any, I don't see our static charge
On your
stacks.
word.
Oh, right. We took static charge off of her. So we're not going to get that stun.
Ready.
Yes.
Maybe we instead need
Under
to
Ready
move up
for
Una here.
orders.
How are we going to do that? How are we going to stun everyone here?
Ready. Tell me what to do.
Ready. Coming.
Could move over here.
Ready.
And if it's going to cost the opportunity to do so,
Excuse me.
let's go ahead and move her up here as well. Then we'll want Song of Compulsory Cavorting. And we'll
Aye.
also want to use Change Fate. And I think that's all we can do for now. We will go with a Channel 1 Lyric of Legends.
Really?
And we're probably going to wait on extra Falcondine Fury
Command
here.
me.
Aye.
Ready
Here.
for orders.
Yeah. Yeah.
On your word.
Alright, looks good to me.
Yes.
Everyone's stunned. I'm happy with that. Fortunately, we did actually remove two of the guys that would give us a bit of trouble. Although, theoretically, we would have a lot of strength from Einarr Temper if we just let them attack Melody. Maybe I should do that. I will just go with a passing slash here then. It's gonna get us a crit here. In that case, I think I'm just gonna move, do a little bit of back and forth here then. And
Whatever.
what about whip crack?
Who? Me?
This guy, Far Death, huh?
On your word. Whatever.
It will do a total of 46 damage, which is only actually 39 against these guys.
Huh?
So, not quite enough.
Yeah.
Maybe I use Strife? No.
Yes.
Let's see.
Command me.
Who? Me?
We're going to need another drink here. You do have Mean Drunk, right?
Good to the last drop.
Oh wow, that actually did 9 damage. I forgot he's got so much strength from that. A Fire Death will actually kill. Which, funny enough, we don't want that. We don't want him to die. Because then he's just going to be resurrected again next time. Alright then. Merlin. If you could do a whip crack then. And do we push any of them back? Sounds fun to me. Looks like that guy... Okay. Wait a second. Wasn't there 3 of them? Okay, yes. These 3. So, this guy has got only 34 health. If he attacks someone with the Chaos Rudiment, he's probably going to die. Meaning that maybe we should just let Shakespeare take this one. And in the meantime...
Ready.
At your command.
Perhaps... Yeah, perhaps we just let him attack on Shakespeare here. So I'll grab the extra shield from him there.
Terrific. Aye.
Then
Here to serve.
use a passing slasher.
Fine.
Ready for orders.
Maybe with Merlin. And then we can move up again here.
Please excuse me.
Okay, let's see what they have for us. And I guess we'll put a small shield on Melody there as
I'm
well.
inspired.
That should be good. Yeah, there we go. Woodsman Chop. And then Store of Blades. Oh wow, that kills him right there, huh? Right, because each attack that they do scales up the Einarr Temper. Einarr Temper does a lot of damage, and that is 24 bonus strength now.
Really?
Far Death is not gonna... Oh yes, it'll kill. Because of the Falcon's Fury there.
Yes?
Oh, do we... Oh, that's awkward.
Ready.
We don't have enough to kill here. Well, he's gonna be resurrected. One strategy... Oh, maybe we should have put a mace on Merlin instead here. One strategy is they will not resurrect if they cannot resurrect in that space. So that if that space is occupied, if we're able to use like a mace to shove this skeleton over onto this skeleton would not actually revive next round. So that is one way that you can deal with those guys. I think. I do a little bit of damage here. And I move on to try to get some damage on this guy.
Aye.
Alright.
Ready.
Let's get that cooldown reduced again here. I'll go ahead and let Merlin step up. And maybe we'll bring Melody over here.
Who, me?
Of course, we will still want to spread some shields around. And I think I'll give one to Merlin. We'll definitely want some more spell points here
Ready.
to heal up some more people.
Command me.
Ready for orders.
Sanctuary score. We'll put it on to Gwen. She's in front as well. Is this guy gonna be able to one-shot himself on us? Yeah. Yeah, he is. We just do so much damage with the Chaos Rudiment. Oh, those guys are up again. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
On your word.
I am just gonna go ahead and use passing slash here. And what else do I do? Can we can kill with this Chaos Rudiment is actually
Ready for orders.
Kind of hurting us at the moment. I'm gonna just cancel it. It is doing good damage, but they're also able to kill themselves on us, and that's actually causing us some issues.
I beg your pardon.
Okay, we will damage them enough.
Please excuse me.
So that they'll be real easy targets next time.
On your word.
Really?
That's the goal. And then... Okay, we'll definitely want
Ready.
a shield. A proper Drunk 2 shield on Melody here. That'll be a big shield. Una also needed a bit of a big shield here. Let's see. Una, can you shield yourself? For 15, which isn't very much. She does have Drunk 2 at least, though. So she does have the Sanctuary heal as well.
Ready to go.
It should be good.
Whatever.
And... yeah, we'll have to
Let's do something.
see what we've got for next time. I will go ahead and just use another Trial Squeeze in here, so that we've got more opportunity for next turn.
Ready.
And... how much damage can you do? With that, not very much. 8. Which is something. And sure, let's grab another round of spell slot or spell points. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. Ow. Oh, and Merlin's down. Merlin was not by Gwen there, so Gwen couldn't help her out, or help him out and take that bit of damage.
On your word. Here to serve.
Fine.
So we're looking for. Do we just use a Falcondine's Fury here?
Cheers.
I think that'll help out.
Tell me
Quite a
what
bit.
to do. At your command.
I'm going to move
Beg your
here,
pardon.
finish this guy, and then I would like to use Strife to move Melody over here. That should finish all these 3 because of the damage and the Falconines for proc. Then we should be able to move Shakespeare
Watch it.
over and use a Far Death.
Ready for orders. Please excuse
And
me.
then we'll just be able to do a little finishing move right there. Okay, skeleton's all dead. 380 gold scat. Let's do some healing after that one. That one kind of was a little bit costly in terms of health. That's fine though. We got the extra bonuses from it. Is everyone back up to full? Almost. Almost. Good enough for me. And here is the town of Wyre. It looks like they're in some sort of barrier. Coming from the center.
Some kind of bulwark against the darkness.
Yeah. Alright, let's... what else do we have over here? Hello, guards. Huh. I can't say that's a song I've heard before. Kinda like it. We've got this thing over here. Yeah, we'll get to that later, though. Cool place, cool place. Ah, yes. Oh, I guess I didn't need to use that food. We could have just saved up here. Didn't think about
That's
that.
old Dagsiar, god of sun and sky. Not doing his best work at the moment, obviously.
This statue to Dagjar is all that keeps the killing fog from entering the town, and yet these fools forget him. They pray instead to Vildsvin for strength in battle. How can one battle fog? If we all prayed to the Father, he would push the fog out to sea, and we would be free.
Who is Dagjar?
Dagjar is the god of the sun and the sky, husband to Almain, the moon, and father to the rest. He is father to the Gotten and the Einarr too. We are all his children, but some of us are forgetful.
Huh. Why has no one entered the floating tower to stop this? Oh, that big floating
Were I
tower, huh?
free, I would venture within it to discover and destroy the source, but I must continue praying here, or the town will die. If you wish to help Wyre, you could offer no greater service than doing what I cannot. Enter that tower, I beg you. Save us all.
So it's the floating tower. What floating tower?
I must return to my prayers.
Are we talking about the thing over there? For some reason I don't think so. I don't think that's actual like, floating tower. Like I guess it's on a rock that's in the water. But I feel like there was a floating tower elsewhere too, right? Also, one thing I was excited about was there's a blacksmith over here. Okay, let's have a look out for that floating tower that they were talking about. Can't see it out there. Maybe it's somewhere else. Oh, a chest. Is it locked? Yeah, it is. Sadness. Alright, that is one disadvantage not having a rogue in the party. Sigurd, the Stormsmith. Hello.
More? No, you live and are not afraid to face the dead like the rest of the cowards in this town. Good. My forge is at your service.
A pleasure, Sigurd. What's this about the people of Wyre being cowards?
Indeed they are. They hide in the tavern or their houses and starve to death rather than fight. I will not bow to fear. My forge is open and my hammer is ready, no matter what comes out of the fog.
I know the Einarr are now, like, pretty peaceful farmers and fishers and such, but they used to be, like, the Vikings. They used to be an entire society about war and fighting for, well, their fellow people, and now they are just kind of timid and seem kind of weak.
My grandmother's grandmother opened this forge, and I carry on her proud tradition. You will find no better arms or armor anywhere.
Well, that sounds great to me, because I think we could use some of that. Let's see, what do you have for us, Sigurd? Oh, that's nice. Indeed, she was not lying to us. Wow. Impressive. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that sword, because that's much better. This one's even better by a little bit. Oh wait, no it's not. It is one less constitution. So, these are the blue weapons, the master-crafted weapons, and these are going to be the most powerful, highest damaging weapons that we're going to find. Well, at least the highest rarity. So, not going to find much more after this. So, yeah, we've got Master-Crafted Bastard Sword. We've got the Master-Crafted Mace. I am very tempted to grab both of those. The Mace for Merlin, and possibly the Bastard Sword for Melody as well. Let's see. Anything else anyone could want here? I think everyone else has the weapons they want.
What do you need?
I don't remember what Fiona was going. I think we were going to find... Yeah, I think we were going to figure out something for her. Gwen's got her two-handed fire axe. We've got... Merlin is going to go mace and shield. But for now, he's going mace and shofar. And we've got Melody with her with her bastard sword, as well as her, what's it called? Crafted shard axe. And
Here.
yeah, Una has the, what's it called? River's Current weapon. Shakespeare, of course, has the Strife Spear. So I think we're good for weapons for everyone else, but we will want the Bastard Sword as well as the crafted mace. Or master crafted mace, not crafted mace. Those two I think we're going to go with. Yeah, I don't see why we can't just get them now. I feel like that would be just a really solid bonus for us. I think we'll grab it probably once we bring Ringneck here. We're going to bring him out to do a little bit of gathering some items from chests that we've missed along the way. And then he's going to see if he can, you know what? That is kind of dishonest. You know what? She's working hard, crafting weapons. Let's not rip her off. We could use Ringneck's ability, the Master Thief perk, in order to have a chance to swipe all the items from the trade. We've got the gold. We don't need to skimp here. Let's just go ahead and buy them. Master crafted bastard sword, as well as the master crafted mace. Getting that right away, I think, is going to be very nice. We still have plenty of gold around if we wanted to upgrade armor, which we probably should. She said she had armor on her, but it doesn't look like she's an armor merchant. Maybe we can find someone else that has good armor.
Stay strong.
Otherwise, we'll have to go back to Scar Bray in order to get some good armor. Are we able to walk through here? Nope. Okay, let's see.
Me own dead husband, coming after me with bony hands.
Yikes. That doesn't sound like an image that'll be easy to forget there. What we got here? Some bones.
I can't feel my arms.
Oh, can't go through there either, huh?
I can't feel my arms. Oh, it hurts.
Skeletons on the outside, spirits on the inside. I hope.
Oh. Spirits as in alcohol, not spirits as in
The tower's
ghosts.
the heart of it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen this tower yet. Unless it's the thing out there, but I don't think it is. Okay, is there anyone I can talk to here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we gotta head in. What about you? No? Merlin, is that you? That looks like Merlin right there. That looks identical to Merlin. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Merlin right there. That's funny. Alright, let's go ahead into the Seal and Sulky. Alright. Ah. They have a little Adventurers Guild symbol up there.
Why does every piece of advice you offer me begin with do nothing? If we do nothing for very much longer, we'll all be dead. I must take back my castle.
The omens are not auspicious, High Jarl. Besides, your men are too sick to fight, and the treacherous priestesses of Orcan have spies everywhere. What can be done?
Arm the townfolk. Call our allies. Something, anything. My son is in there. My axe is in there.
I have prayed to Vildsvin, Lord. He says we must wait for a sign.
Swords of my ancestors. Since when has the god of war been so cautious?
He is also the god of wisdom, Lord. Have patience.
Father Loagnar, huh? So I think we've got two battling religions here. Let's figure out what's going on over here. High Jarl Edovast.
Who approaches? Have a care. A wounded boar fights all the harder. You're no folk of mine.
Why have you come to my fog-poisoned isle? Okay. We're looking for ruins of the Charn, and we need to seek news of Lagazanta.
I have heard of no such places here. My priest Loagnar might know.
Okay. So, currently don't know where the ruins of the Charn are. What about Lagazanta?
Well, you found it. He's behind all this. The poisoned air, the treachery of the priestesses of Orcan, the loss of the axe by which I rule. My wife is dead. My son, oh, I wish I knew. And I have no carrels well enough to search for him. I don't suppose... Father Loagnar says I should wait, but I'm damned if I will. You look fighting fit. Will you search for him? If you seek Xanta, they're in the same place. Langskal, my castle.
Ah, wonderful. So he's holed up in a fort. Tell us of this axe.
The dragon axe, wielded by Halvard, father of Aethelrud, slayer of Anderstorst, the great worm that once terrorized these isles. It has symbolized our right to rule ever since.
Cool. Dragon axe. Love to wield it, but I think that's something a little bit too personal in order for us, or too personal for us to actually use. Sounds cool though. Alright, so what's the deal with Lagazanta? What has he done?
Aye, he appeared in the middle of my throne room and spread it from his bony fingers. My men died in droves, then rose undead. We had to retreat. Ah, to be driven from my own castle and forced to rule from an alehouse. Has any high jarl suffered such a humiliation?
Seems to be a lot of that going on around nowadays. The whole humiliation stuff. For example, Roscoe. The first in his line to leave his shop. Alright, so what's the deal with the priestesses of Orcan? You say the priestesses of Orcan let Xanta in.
Many fear the priestesses of the Raven, for they know our dreams. But they've always been loyal to the Jarls of the Stennish Isles. This treachery is devastating.
So apparently we have the priestesses of the Raven, and we have Orcan, and then we have something about a boar? What happened with your son?
When Xanta appeared, Saxolf ran at him. We never saw him again. The air. We were forced to fall back. I'm so ashamed. I must save him. I must.
Let's hope he's still in there. And well. Alright, so we are told Xanta came here seeking the blood of Aethelrud. Do you know what that might mean?
The blood of Aethelrud? I am the blood of Aethelrud, as is my son. All the high jarls of the Einarr. Is that why? Has the fiend captured Saxolf to take his blood? Gods, Friends, I beg you, we want the same thing. Stop Xanta and save my son, and you will have all that a high jarl of the Einarr may give.
Alright. We will do what we can.
Please, help me.
Right. Off to the castle.
So,
What can we do?
We
next
can't breathe poison.
is to speak with...
Time to storm the castle!
Always wanted to storm a castle, says Gwendolyn. Alright. Father Loagnar... Loagnar? Yeah. That's who we need to talk to next.
A moment, strangers. So, Eardvast sends you to do what I warned him against. Well, perhaps you are the sign we have been waiting for. But you will die if you enter the castle. The tainted air will kill you before you take 3 steps. Take this key and go to the Temple of Vildsvin. My superior there, High Priest Braka, will give you a blessing to keep you safe from the poison.
Okay.
Then you may enter the castle.
So, we've got the Temple of Vildsvin, and then we've got the Temple of Oscar, I think, right? We'll have to figure out who we can actually trust here. Let's see. Vildsvin is your god?
The Einarr god of war. The great boar who protects his sow and his young. Calm in peace, but fierce in battle.
Alright. Is it true that the priestesses of Orcan are in league with Lagazenta?
Their treachery is a terrible blow. For what has betrayed us to this wraith? Power? Pride? Who knows?
Well, he didn't say directly that they were. Okay, so, let's see. Why can't High Priest Braka heal the High Jarl and his men with his blessing? A decent question.
Because the blessing cannot cure the sick.
Oh.
Only prevent the healthy from sickening.
Well, that's disappointing. What about our Change Fate ability? Can we use that? Just a thought. We are able to remove conditions from it, with it. Alright, so tell us what you know of Lagazanta.
Only that he is more powerful than any enemy the High Jarl has ever faced. If you fail to stop him, I fear he will be the doom of these isles.
Yep, probably. What about Charn Ruins? We're looking for those.
None that I know of. Our gods would not allow them to exist.
I see. Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of useful information for us, but we could go find this high priest of yours.
See High Priest Braka. You will not enter the castle without his help.
I see.
You notice how priests of the war god don't go into battle themselves?
That's a decent point there, Fiona. Alright. And looks like that's where we're actually going to call it today. I'm sure there's plenty of people still to talk to. Here in the... here in the inn. Wow, lots of people. Alright, we'll leave that for next time, though. And... yeah, thank you all for joining us. We'll be continuing Bones and the Fog, a part 2, tomorrow. Hope to see you all there. Thank you all for joining us. And farewell, everyone.